Hello everyone, my name is Ravish and you all watching my YouTube channel Ravish Gola, where I share daily practice video to learn German for beginners. Today is ninth day of our learning series. In today's lesson, we will learn modal verb in German. It means we will learn use of modal verbs in German. हिंदी में कहें तो आज हम modal verb का प्रयोग करके सरल वाक्य बनाना सीखेंगे. So let's begin. First of all, we will learn use of modal verb. So here is the table you can see. In the table, first line you can see the English verb of modal, and the second line is containing modal verb in German, and the third line is having subjects headline, so that you can understand the subject, what is the subject and what modal verb should be used with the subject. Okay, so learn. Can, it means सकता है, सकती है, सकते हैं. In Deutsch, can move to können. May, dürfen. Should, sollen. Would like to, möchten. Must, müssen. Want to, wollen. Okay, so these are the infinitive form of the modal verb. So like any verb, like the other verb, we should conjugate these verb according to their subject. Okay, so according to the subject, if the subject is ish or as, that time we should remove an in the end of the any verb. Okay, so after removing an, it become können to kann, dürfen to darf, sollen to soll, möchten to möcht, müssen to muss, wollen to will. Okay, after removing an, we have converted infinitive form to ish form. It is called a ish form. Ish form means these verb we are using with the subject ish or as. Same verb, same form of verb we are using with as. If the subject is do, that time we add as stay in the end. Each verb you can see here we have added as stay in the end. Kannst, kann, kannst, darf, darfst, soll, sollst, möchtest, musst. Here is already available double s, that's why we did not add any another s, so we added only take. Will, willst. Okay, and if the subject is here, that time we will add only te in the is form. Okay, so kann is coint, darf is drift, soll is jolt, möcht is möchtet, muss is müsst, and will is wollt. Here is the plural form of the subject, wir, sie. So with the plural form of the subject, we do not remove any letter from the end, and we do not require to add any other letter. It means we use as it is in the infinitive form of the verb. So it is very easy to learn, because first of all we make infinitive to is form, then we will add as stay with the subject do, and if the subject is as, we will use as it is s form. If the subject is that time we will add only te. If the subject is v or zz, that time we do not add any letter and do not require to remove any letter from the infinitive form of the verb, modal verb. So these 6 letters we should remember and remove an in the end of the verb, so it will convert it into the ish form. According to the do, we will add as te. According to the will add only te. So these whole table you can remember like this rule. Now moving ahead, try to make a sentence like हम क्रिकेट खेल सकते हैं. In English we can say we can play cricket. but in German we are using for wir. So wir is the plural form of the subject. With the plural form of the subject, we should use infinitive form of the verb. Wir können. Subject rule says subject plus modal verb, then object, then main verb. Okay, main verb always will be in the infinitive form with each subject. So we will make it in German. Wir können Cricket spielen. It means हम क्रिकेट खेल सकते हैं. We can play cricket. Now take another one example. मुझे जाना चाहिए. In English, I should go. But in German, if the subject is ich, that time we are not using infinitive form of the verb because we have converted it in infinitive to ich form. So sollen, it, soll. With the subject is ich soll gehen. Gehen is the main verb. So rule says subject, modal verb plus object, then main verb. So in this sense there is not available any object. That's why both kriya, both verb looking together. वह आना, next one is वह आना चाहता है. Subject is he in English. So into the German, subject is er. With the subject is er, we should use as it is ich form. Er will आना चाहता है. So wants to, it means want to, will. Will is the is form. So same form will be used with the er as he. So here is the subject is er. That's why we are using will kommen. आना की क्या है? Kommen. Er will kommen. वह आना चाहता है. The next one is the most complex sentence in this lesson. तुझे स्कूल अवश्य जाना चाहिए और जर्मन सीखनी चाहिए. Here we will learn two rule of the sentences. तुझे is the casual word of you, so we will use do. And if the subject is do, that time we will use st in the end of the is form of the verb. Do. अवश्य जाना चाहिए in English must. So must will be converted to the muss. If the subject is do, that time we will use muss. Du musst zur Schule. स्कूल को इंग्लिश में, स्कूल को जर्मन में शूल कहते हैं. शूल. जाना चाहिए गेहन. जाना मेन वर्ब है और चाहिए के लिए मुस्ट हो गया. तो जाना इट इज द मेन वर्ब गेहन. और एंड इन जर्मन und जर्मन सीखनी चाहिए. सो चाहिए वी ऑलरेडी वी हैव यूज्ड मुस्ट. जर्मन सीखने के लिए Deutsch lernen. But in English we use main verb then object, but in German we use object then main verb because we have already used modal verb. So after the modal verb we use object then main verb. So according to the rule und object and main verb. So तुझे स्कूल अवश्य जाना चाहिए और जर्मन सीखनी चाहिए. It means du musst zur Schule gehen und Deutsch lernen. I hope you understood the concept of the verb conjugation. Also you have understood the use of modal verb in German. Try to make some sentences in your hand so that you can get practice and you can easily learn this whole table. Otherwise there is no way to learn this table. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Thanks for watching.